of her friends who was in Dubai. So he called her, told her they want to bring her to Dubai and they want her to come to Dubai and come and hustle. You know how it is. So she was happy, she didn't resist the offer. She was very happy. She was excited. So they told her to send in her passport so that they can prepare her visa so that she can come in to Dubai and start working or hustling with them over there, which she eventually did. After some weeks, they sent her the visa and she was happy. All right, welcome back. So today, I just want to look at the 4 spiritual implications of prostitution. You see, in today's world, so many girls and ladies found a way of using prostitution to make money. It's really rampant in Africa, especially in Nigeria. In fact, the whole world, these days prostitution has been, I don't know if I would say it's now being legitimized. It's now a legitimate business in the world. But whatever we do, we should always remember that there is a consequence and there is an implication to everything we do. Every action we take, there's a consequence for that. So today's video, I want to talk about the spiritual implications of prostitution. So many ladies don't know that there is an implication or consequences that comes with prostitution. So today I'm going to look into a few of them, and I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about this video. All right, so one is your future. Your future as a lady is at jeopardy when you are doing prostitution. So I want to tell you a story of a lady, one of my neighbors, where I used to live in the past. So this young lady was a very beautiful girl. She's from Abia State. Her name was Suzanne. So Suzanne was a very beautiful girl. She started doing, hookup in Nigeria. So she was doing hookup in Lagos. She was trying to survive, how they do it every night. She moves and went and hustle and, come back in the morning. So she was doing it, she was making money. She was trying to survive. She was paying her rent and so many other things. So one day she received a call from one of her friends who was in Dubai. So he called her, told her they want to bring her to Dubai and they want her to come to Dubai and come and hustle. You know how it is. So she was happy, she didn't resist the offer. She was very happy. She was excited. So they told her to send in her passport so that they can prepare her visa so that she can come in to Dubai and start working or hustling with them over there, which she eventually did. After some weeks, they sent her the visa and she was happy. So she eventually traveled to Dubai after some time and began to hustle there. So she began to hustle in Dubai after some time. After a year, she came back. She's now a big girl. She has bought a car. She has, she bought a car. She has renovated the house, bought new things, new generator, new washing machine. Life is sweet. Everything is going on fine. And after some time, she travels again. She went back to Dubai again and hustled and come back. Life was sweet. She was just enjoying her life, looking fresh. Just changed. Everything was smooth for her. Life was sweet. So after a while, she traveled to Dubai again, and then she met a guy. She met one young man who came from the US. The US guy came to Dubai for holiday, so they met there, and love started. The young man fell in love with her without even knowing what she has been doing or what she does. So the love was so strong that the young man wants to settle down with this girl. So the young man, after some time, the young man traveled back to the US and she came back. So the young man was planning to come back to Nigeria, to come and, visit her people and then try to take her alongside and things like that. So after a while, the guy came to Nigeria, then introduced her to her, introduced the girl. The girl introduced the guy to the parents, and the relationship was sweet. So the guy now applied for her to come to the US. So after some months, after a while, the guy applied for her and she got the visa to come and stay with the guy, to move in with the guy in the US, because the guy wants to settle down and marry her over there. So when she came to the US, she came and the guy was happy. She just came new, and the guy wanted to introduce her to her friends over there and introduce her to people, because he's a US citizen. So the guy wants to introduce her and then marry her officially. So one day the guy threw a welcome party for her. Then they invited his friends and everybody came. So suddenly, one of this guy's friend came to the party. In fact, the guy's closest friend, his best friend, came to the party, and suddenly it's like two of them knew each other. The guy's friend who is in the US and the girl, which is Susan, they knew each other in the past. In fact, the story is that the guy in question met Susan in Dubai when he went for holidays. And in Dubai, Susan was the one servicing this guy, like Olusho and Ron's girl, who was the one servicing this other guy for money, which is the friend. So the guy now asked his friend, is it the girl you want to marry? And he said yes. And the guy is telling him that you cannot marry this girl, And Susan in question also knew the guy. She was very uncomfortable. She was very disturbed, and she began to worry, because she knows this guy. She has been sleeping with this guy as a prostitute in Dubai. So when the guy was like, what are you saying? You cannot marry a girl that I love, a girl that I met, So he began to explain things to this guy, and fortunately for him, he had some pictures they have taken in Dubai with this Susan. You understand what I'm saying? So he now showed his friend the pictures that he took in Dubai with Susan and everything, and the guy was really, really disappointed and heartbroken. Now, at the end of the day, this guy said, I can no longer marry Susan. And at the end of everything, the story was that the guy has to send her back to Nigeria, and that was the end of that story. This story was told by Susan. Susan is the one telling what prostitution cost her. So that's one of the things prostitution will cost you. Number two is that prostitution is going to expose you to diseases. As a lady, I know there is money, you're going to make money, you're going to be happy, you're enjoying your life, everything is fast, and but remember that the condoms you're using is not made in heaven. Whatever protection you think you have, measures you are putting together, is not something that is guaranteed. There are highly, highly bad diseases out there that is killing a lot of girls, and these diseases is eventually getting to many of these prostitutes, and no one is exempted. Number three, in Nigeria, we know that the high rate of crimes, the people facing these things more are the prostitutes, because they are the ones being carried on the road, they are the ones being offered money, and they don't resist money, they don't scrutinize to know who is who. They are exposed to rituals. So many, we have seen a lot of videos flying up and down of how prostitutes have been used for money rituals, have run mad, have gone through all these things. These are implications that you have to consider before you go into prostitution. Prostitution is not just because you are making money from it today, you think that's how life will end, you think that's how everything will be. There is a spiritual implications that comes with that. And the last of it is, remember that no one wants to settle down with a prostitute, just like it happened to Susan. No matter how you hide it, you can decide to go to another country, decide to go to another state. There is going to be somewhere that you'll be busted, or something must in one way or another expose you as a prostitute. You must desist from that act, even if you are already in it. Nobody wants to settle down with a prostitute. Nobody wants to have anything to do with a prostitute, because it will also show at your old age the flesh that you are using to every time you are having sex, every day, every hour you are having sex with a man. It is your body. At old age, it will show. All those things will play out in your life. So you must resist the temptation of prostitution as a young lady. There are other means to make money. I know that Nigeria is hard, but a skillful person will always eat food. A skillful person will always make money. So why not look for something that will fetch you money and learn and begin to earn from that, rather than going to prostitution and expose your body and expose yourself to unbelievable implications spiritually. So all I'm saying in this video is that if you are into prostitution, there's a way out. You can stop that as soon as possible and give your life to Christ. You can change all that, and life will become rosy again. It doesn't matter how long you have been in it. It doesn't matter how many people you have slept with, but you can stop now. Because if you don't, you're going to be in it for a very long time, which is also going to be a problem. Because now it's going to become a way of life for you, and before you know it, time waits for no man. That's how time flies. Time flies. Before you know it, you are now an old lady, and you'll be wondering, why is life like this? And you end up on the roadside selling ogogoro, or spoiling younger ones because you spoiled yourself. So this video is just to show you the implications of prostitution. It is not just something you do and just accept because it's going for you now. Tomorrow is far. Tomorrow is far. Always remember that. So that's all I have for you in this video. Please, if you have any contribution or any comment, please drop it in the comment section. I will appreciate that. I will see you in my next video. Remain blessed and bye.